Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. How are you all doing today? My correct people, the Olori'S have just been tearing down anyhow, they have just been crying anyhow. The only person that they said that kept quiet was Olori, because she was still digesting the ones the way the gods do already do her. Like it's very hard for her to comprehend anyway. I don't know if you've seen the video. In case you've not seen it, I think it's the last video before this one. So my correct people, now according to what we heard, there is something that Yoruba queens or something, yeah, that Queen Naomi is going to be representing Ile-Ife. She's going to be representing the whole of Ile-Ife. Yes, so my correct people, we heard that last year that Queen Naomi was not the one that represented Ile-Ife. I think it was Mariam. So when she got there, there was everywhere, because people were not so happy with her presence. They were not expecting her. But you know, now that time the heat was still very much high, because that month was the month Kabiyesi promised Queen Naomi that he's going to be bringing her back into the palace. So everybody was hoping on that. Only for Kabiyesi to wake up one morning. I've even forgotten the story he told that period. And before you know it, everything got cancelled. So Queen Naomi was not in the right frame of mind that period to represent Ile-Ife women. But we heard that Mariam was the one that went there, and on getting there, they treated her like an outcast. Yes, so treated her like an outcast. They were not happy with her presence. They were like, in fact, do you know that when they were sharing things, they ignored her. They did as if they didn't recognize her. Yes. So she went back with so much shame in her that she told Kabiyesi that period. So we heard that Kabiyesi had to call a meeting and tell the fellow Obas that what they did to his queen is not right. That how can Ile-Ife bring someone that will represent them and they did not treat that person right? Okay, that the queens, in fact, he was now telling them that everybody should go home and talk to their own queen, so that they are going to bring it out on the meeting in their next meeting. So Kabiyesi was not happy with that period. But the women, the Yoruba queens, they already knew what they have done, okay? And they know that what they have done, like what they did, was the right thing for them to do. You cannot sit on another person's throne and you are giving orders. It is not done anywhere and should not be done in Ile-Ife. So we heard that that Eleru Dosunmo was there as well. So she was the one that engineered everything. And we all know that Eleru is one person that things of these women they detest so well. Like, she don't, if there is anywhere herself where she go, use her hand and chase them out of the palace, she would do it without a second thought. Yes. So my correct people, Kabiyesi was really devastated last year because of that. Okay. Then come and see Mariam's this thing show that period. Hey, person where her husband they protect. She was just bragging, carrying her shoulder up, and all of those things. Then fast forward to this year. It got to this year's turn. Kabiyesi was like, no, they are not representing us again. I beg. Voila. Kabiyesi said no, that it is not happening again, that he made a mistake, that if you sit down to remember what he did last year, he always laugh at himself. So he sent Queen Naomi to represent the women of Ife, represent as the queen. And saying that she be the queen now, and Queen Naomi went there with her Yoluwa staff, because that makes her exceptional, that makes her to stand out, unique amongst other queens. Her husband is the first class monarch, so what do you expect? She is the first class queen, you get? Don't mind me anyway. So Queen Naomi represented, and all the Oloris, according to what we hear, that their pants don't already tear for nyash, because they shift to reach one corner of the seat, they will shift again to another corner of the seat. So they are really, they are not happy. They are not happy. If there is any way where they are going to like change so many things, they would have done that. But oh God, it won't happen. So, but we heard that it was only Olori Ronke that was telling them to stop, because she wouldn't want them to face what she's facing. That currently she's facing a whole lot. She's going through a whole lot. That it is only herself and herself alone that can tell what she's going through. That the gods had given her punishment because of things where they on top Queen Naomi head. Like she was telling them to calm down. No, so but we heard that Tobi was like the gods should know that they are fighting for their rights, okay? That there is no way an estranged wife of Kabiesi will represent the whole Ile-Ife. My correct people, how do you see this one? Why is she calling Queen Naomi an estranged wife of Kabiesi? No, I want to get that part. Losers will always be losers, because I know at this point they are only envious of Queen Naomi. They are envious of her achievements. They're envious of her, like everything God is doing in her life, that the God will use because of Queen Naomi to give them punishment. So all of those things are getting to them, and they are not happy about it. Yes, so my correct people. Anyway, it is what it is. Queen Naomi represented the whole of Ile-Ife. Yes, so my correct people. The whole of Ile-Ife she represented, and she did that perfectly well. Yes, una know say any gathering where Queen Naomi dey, then they always leave the microphone for her. Once they see her gbagam, they will just leave the floor for her, leave the microphone for her, because they already know that once Queen Naomi holds the microphone, like once she handles the microphone, you will never go back home being the same. You must be touched in one way or the other. So she's very good at what she does. God is really using her. Yes, that is everything that these women will see, and at times body go dey pepper them. Then go dey always wish that they are the ones that are having those good fortunes, and not Queen Naomi. So my correct people, I don't really know how una take see am, or what you feel about all of these things going on top the internet space. Kindly let us know under the comment section. Yes, so my correct people, all we know is that Queen Naomi deserves it and more. Olori Mariam is trying to let people know that Queen Naomi is an estranged wife of Kabiyesi, and for that reason should not represent Ile-Ife. But I don't even know her position, or what she tends to gain, or like why she feels that she can like open her mouth and say things and it will count in the palace of Ife. She is not Queen Naomi, and she is not Kabiyesi. So why will she now come out and say that Queen Naomi is an estranged wife of Kabiyesi? Is it Kabiyesi that told her that? No, we really want to know. Is it Kabiyesi that told her that Queen Naomi is an estranged wife? If she don't know, she's a concubine, in as much as she feels that she's married to Kabiyesi. She is a concubine. Yes, they are side chicks of Kabiyesi. And when the time comes, the original wife is going to like throw all of them out of the palace, so that she's going to be with her darling husband. Yes, so my correct people. I saw this and other alleged info on the internet space, and I thought it wise to bring to you. So I don't know what you feel, I don't know how you feel, I don't know what your thoughts are concerning this. Kindly let us know under the comment section. I'll see you soon in my next upload, and please give the video a massive thumbs up. It goes a long way. I really appreciate all your love and support towards my channel. I do not take it for granted. Thank you, and may God bless you all for that. Bye.